Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the So What I'm Living podcast or the live stream, whichever one you prefer. I'm your host, Shamir Maloney, and man, I got a hell of a show to you today, or for you today. So check it out. I got DaBaby, man. DaBaby, my topic. And like I say, we like to trend the line over here. And today, man, we talking about DaBaby. So I remember, or you guys may remember, about a year ago, he got in some hot water for saying some dumb shit like this. Let's go over here in the room and check out what my man actually said.
Yeah.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Okay, we gonna stop that right there. Now, I don't know what would possess this man to come out and say any of this. You there to rock a show. You there to go get a fan some love. You know what I'm saying? They been waiting on you. It's COVID going on. Everybody waiting on you to see you to bless the stage, and you come left field with all that, man. Like I say, first thing first, so what I'm living, man. We don't care about your race, your age, your sexual orientation, what you doing, man. We all good people pushing to have fun. So DaBaby, you gotta hold this L. I still ain't even like the apologies you gave for it because, like I say, it ain't even no reason for you to just get on the stage and do that. Now, being a street dude myself, I understand where you're coming from. You understand? Because it's a lot of homophobic people in our community. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on. We just went, we was raised different. But hey, when you're wrong, you're wrong. DaBaby was wrong right here. You know what I'm saying? And he even went on, I'm going to let him finish, and you can hear his little half-ass apology where he's saying, yeah, bro, my gay fan was still putting they wasn't out there doing that, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man, so what they living, man? If they would, they wasn't, man. Listen to the apology.
Address this weak-ass internet shit one time, and I'm going to get back to giving my love to my fans. See what I'm saying? Because what me and my fans do at the live show, it don't concern you niggas on the internet or you bitter bitches on the internet. It's not your business.
That's where I'm going to stop you at right there, because that's where you're wrong. Once you're a celebrity and you enter in the realm and you want to get paid for living your life on the TV, it's everybody business what you do, bro. And that's where you fucked up at. You understand what I'm saying? Because once you become an entertainer, a podcast, a broadcaster, whatever you do, bro, whatever come out your mouth is everybody business, especially when you stepping on the stage, which you was paid to perform, and you in front of thousands of people. You understand what I'm saying? And especially in this day and age where everybody, man, is fighting for some type of equality. Now, get back to what that's why I say it's a half-ass apology, man. You understand?
You know what I'm saying? Like what I do at a live show is for the audience at the live show. It'll never translate correctly to somebody looking at a little 5-6 second clip from their goddamn crib.
So what I'm assuming he getting at this is like, hey, bro, y'all seen this 5 or 6 seconds? It was more context behind what I was saying, and they ain't let me get into depth. But whatever context that you were saying, bro, that's some bullshit. So we gonna leave this half-ass apology alone because, man, we done seen this shit 1,000 times. I just want to go ahead. I like getting the backstory. I like catching up to, you know what I'm saying, before I get in the mix and get in the thick of this shit. So let's jump back over to this other scene, and we can actually get to this bread and butter of what we about to talk about today. So, y'all see I got the topics already up there, man, because I don't feel like going back and forth. I'm going to look over and read them over to y'all. So, is DaBaby hurting? You know what I'm saying? So, we all seen what was going on. You know what I'm saying? We got we see the tickets. We see everything far as that go. Hold on, I'm going to turn this mic up so I get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you didn't see it, I say, is DaBaby hurting? Is he a victim of the cancel culture? Because right now, DaBaby is selling buy one, get one free tickets. Or he was selling. And I'll get deeper into that in a second. Right? Now, the internet went crazy. I'm talking about I woke up, Twitter was going ablaze because DaBaby had tickets in Alabama. Buy one, get one free. Now, Everybody was like, cancel culture is real, different things like that. Matter of fact, we'll jump over here in this room, man. We can see some of them because I had them pulled up just for this very reason. So first off, right here, I got the actual place. It was, what is this? Birmingham, Alabama. That's where he had to buy one, get one free tickets at, right? Now, if you look here on the screen, it was general admission. You get the buy one, get one free, and it says that the sale ends on November 14th. Now, soon as the internet got hold of this information right here, right? Let me go ahead and go back real quick so you can see, because I just got all these tweets pulled up, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like they was going crazy. Like they say, be careful out there. My boy had 2 tickets to the DaBaby concert in the car. Someone broke in and left 3 more. You know what I'm saying? They was getting off on the dude. So they broke in the car and left 3 more. I ain't never in my life seen a BOGO sale for a concert. That boy is cooked. You know what I'm saying? So they got it all over here. But you know what I mean? And they was really going in on this dude. When I tell you they was going in, man, I'm talking about all morning, man. I was cracking up, and it was so deep that I had to jump on the podcast. And it was like, man, let me go ahead and talk about this, because this is what you'll find interesting. After 15 to 25,000 tweets later of everybody making fun of DaBaby, right? You go back to that venue, and now you see that each one of these tickets are now $35 a piece. I got it up there for 2. Let's go down here and drop it down for 1. But yeah, you see they $35 a piece now, because like how some of these concerts work is, you know what I'm saying, it's basically about the availability. Now, if I'm DaBaby, right, and I know that I'm going against, you know, everything that I'm up against, which is the cancel culture, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, which is the cancel culture, I gotta be smart, right? And not only do I gotta be smart, I kind of gotta be, I gotta use a little bit of ingenuity on how I'm coming back out, right? So even if you look at when DaBaby just dropped his latest album, every one of them videos dang near still at 1 million, right? And if you know how this algorithm and everything else works, he could turn around and each one of them videos do 12 million a piece. And those videos are their marketing strategy, just like this was, right? And I think personally, it was genius. And I'll tell you why it's genius. We're entering into one of the hardest years on paper that the world has ever seen. Listen what I say. We are entering into one of the hardest financial years in the world. That's on paper since record. You know what I'm saying? Food sky high. We in a depression. They might try to sell you a recession. They might try to sell you everything else, right? And you know what I'm saying? People just don't have money. People don't have money for food. People don't have money for energy bills. People don't have money for anything, let alone, you know what I'm saying, a concert. So, you know what I mean? At the venue itself, which he was doing the buy one, get one free, was a venue that held about 1,300 people, right? Let me jump back over here because we still here at the venue. Let me get back here and talk to y'all on this screen here. So, the venue held about 1,300 people, right? Like I said, when the tickets first went on sale, or it was like early on into the today even, you know what I mean? They were buy one, get one free. They were at $22 and like $5-6 with the tax and everything else. Somebody came up to about $27, $28. Now the tickets are, you know what I mean, almost $40 a piece after the tax and everything else, right? So you get to the supply and demand thing. Now, I say this is genius because people just don't have that extra money. You know what I'm saying? If you go ahead and you do buy one, get one free for, you know what I mean, the first 300, which would be 600 tickets, now you already got half your venue sold. It's packed. You know what I'm saying? So now you got the footage, you got the merch, you got, you know what I'm saying, other things that you can make money off of. But most importantly, you got the walk-up traffic. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's seen Jakey promoters know you got the walk-up traffic, man. You understand what I'm saying? And when everybody bored, everybody sitting there looking dumb, ain't nothing else going on, you know what I'm saying? And then you got 600-700 people entering this venue that weekend, you know what I mean? People gonna be like, man, you know what, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple extra dollars, I'll go. You know what I mean? And then it turns to a sold out show. Now let's do the math on this. Even if he do buy one, get one free, you know what I'm saying? The whole venue, right? That put him at what we doing? We doing math here. Let's say I don't even want to do the math. Let's say he sold 600 tickets. 600 tickets he did, let's say at $20, right? Let's make it easy. 600 at the 20, that's 12,000, right? That's 12,000. On this, like it's 8 shows on this tour. Now, if he do, let's say he does, he's not saying he is because he's not because the tickets are going, right? And I'll explain why they're going in a second. But if he was to do this for all 8 of these shows, he would make over $100,000. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just in the show. Now let's talk about the sales that he would get. He would probably get another $30,000 sales in song sales, right? He'd probably get another $100,000 in merch. He'd probably get $200,000 in, you know what I'm saying, walk-through money. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what walk-through money is. That's when you already in that city. Somebody pay you to walk through. Somebody pay you for an after show. Somebody pay you for something else like that, right? So you talking about these 8 shows that might run, you know what I'm saying, between 2-3 months, and a guy bringing home $500,000. Now, to me, that ain't broke. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when they just tried to cancel you. You know what I mean? And if anybody else know, you know what I mean, that cancel culture real, and you feel the effects of that cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? So for a person to suck it up, still get on that bag and get on that huffy, you know what I'm saying? Go to a stadium of 14,000 and only sell what he sold, he barely sold a few hundred tickets or something like that, or a couple thousand tickets or something like that. Don't let me, you know what I mean, be real specific on the details, but he ended up canceling that show in New Orleans because the show was in New Orleans. It was a venue of 14,000. I think they only sold between like 600 and like 1,200 tickets. Like, you know what I mean? Don't get me on the math, but they ended up canceling it, and it wasn't DaBaby's fault. It was breach of contract due to the promoter. It was the promoter's job to actually sell the tickets. You understand what I'm saying? So when they canceled that show, they apologized to the fans, say, hey, man, we'll come back, bro, and we got y'all, right? So then DaBaby rocking out in Boston, when he replied, like, man, they think I'm doing bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I sat back and I did the math, and I'm like, bro, $500,000 in cash. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother ball game because, like, you know what I mean? We ain't talking about asset money. We ain't talking about long-term money, man. We talking about, hey, man, I pulled up right now and got this cash. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's genius marketing because I'm gonna break this down to a lot of people because they like, nah, bro, he fucked up. DaBaby lost that money. Like I started the whole video off telling y'all how much he messed up because I ain't want y'all to think I was just defending the dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all I'm gonna walk the line. I'm gonna give you the unadulterated conversation, and it's a conversation that we gotta have. He fumbled the bag. He might have lost 10, 20, 30, 40 million. You know what I'm saying? But all them shows that got canceled, all them people that, you know what I mean, all them fans that stopped messing with him, you know what I'm saying? All them other things that was going on at that time. He probably lost that sack. You understand what I'm saying? But like any real hustler know, you know what I'm saying? If you lose 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks, that was all you got, and you still got a quarter row back there, you understand? You make it shake. And he making it shake. Because like I tell you, $500,000 off a tour, that ain't even counting everything else on the back end. You understand what I'm saying? Off a tour, it's good money, man. That's good money. Now, is it the best money? Nah, not when you just getting $200 for the show. But by the end of this the get back. This to show you like, hey, bro, I'm going to put back in this grind. You feel me? Because by the end of this tour, the video revenue back up. Not only that, it got people saying like, oh, sponsorship coming back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, I will work through anything. I'm putting my head down and hustle. Now, I was going to share another clip that was on the Matt Hoffa because like I say, this is genius marketing because at the same time, simultaneously, he already got podcasts popping up. I count 4. My man, he was on the Flex Freestyle a few days back. The Matt Hoffa keep dropping. He dropping his segments right now. And that's the one that I was gonna bring y'all, but I ain't messing with Math. Math, man, he copyrighted up. I just looked at his description. I said, yeah, man, Math coming after his money, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to get no copyright claims, nothing crazy like that. So, you know what I mean? I actually, you know what I'm saying, try to put that link in that description later on, because the Math Hoffa interview is pretty dope. You know what I mean? Because you get more in you get more backstory behind, you know what I mean, DaBaby reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Because he even get down in the interview and he like, hey, yo, man, the people I'm around, what I said, that ain't even, that's a drop in the bucket. I ain't even, man, we around real things. You understand what I'm saying? Gunfire, jail, death. You know what I mean? I got up here and I popped some shit motherfuckers ain't liking. All right, cool, bro. You fucked up. Keep it pushing. But that might be how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? And this is just like, if my man ever pick up this interview, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that might be how you look at it. But you got to respect the world like they respect you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it wasn't called for. You threw some shit in the mix, right? That wasn't even called for, and the motherfucker there was rocking out. Say if a motherfucker did buy your song, and the motherfucker did that, and they did have that, and they did do that before they, so what, they living, bro. That's on them. At the end of the day, you feel me? You there to entertain, and I ain't telling you that you can't have an opinion, because you can. But when you use that platform and you get on there and you diminish, right, a certain category of people, because like at the same time, what if it was a straight dude out there that just got some head in the parking lot? You feel me? Before he came in. Now that's player. You feel me? Now you can't hold one and not the other. You feel me? So, and that's my whole point of being. Like, if you ain't gonna be well-rounded about it, just leave it alone. But at the same time, remember, it's a time and a place. And that place, people was there to get jiggy, and you done gave your political ideas and your points of views. And that's the only thing I can say you messed up on. But back to the get back. My man doing all the interviews, right? He did the Flex, the Mav Hopper. He on Hot 97. He on Big Boy TV. Like 4 or 5 interviews right now. And if you know anything about marketing, you know he on his Huffy, man. He tapping into all these different streams of people to let him know, like, hey, bro, I'm still here. I sat back, I got my projects together, and I don't know if y'all seen them projects, man. Them videos hard, man. Hard visuals. You know what I'm saying? Hard songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all that the boy is like playing, because he like, bro, he fighting the cancel culture, man. And like I say, man, the boy a marketing genius. Because at the buy one, get one free, you're going to see a lot more artists start to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you like, nah, man, Shamir, man, Mirror Money, you tripping, bro, like a motherfucker. No, the economy just can't sustain it. You understand what I'm saying? You want to keep getting that bag and chasing the money off your fans. You got to cater to your fans, and your fans is hurting. You understand what I'm saying? So it might not have been technically like his idea, like, hey, I'm gonna cater to the fans, this and that, because, you know, the economy's hard. No, I'm gonna do buy one, get one free. Ticket sales, get this thing jumping, because I'm still DaBaby. I still got projects, I still got new music, I still got all this, I'm still jumping on all that. I still, you know what I'm saying, got 500 million views on the YouTube. I still got, you know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about this, we got to understand that, you know what I'm saying, everybody take a loss. Everybody mess up. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think the boy learned from his mistake, and it ain't so much so about ha, cancel culture works. It's about, dang, bro, this boy grind ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when I really get to thinking about, do we really want to start to teach lessons, or do we want to bash at people? Because everybody make a mistake. And it's unfortunate that we see people get to the top of the mountain and they fall. And a lot of people, it makes things more realistic for them, because they like, he fell. He fell. Nah, bro, why don't you ask him how he got up? You understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't on us to like everybody and like everything that they do. But we got to take the mistake, right? The same way that we would want our mistakes taken. You feel me? I need to learn from it. I need to be disciplined, and then now we can be on. You understand what I'm saying? My kids make a mistake, they get disciplined, they learn from it, now we can move on. It's the same thing, because, like, man, we always learning and we always evolving. So I think that it was immature. I think that it was, I'm not going to say ignorant, it was without knowledge of actually getting money, actually knowing the music business, that, you know what I'm saying, people went in for 20,000 tweets talking about, you know, he canceled culture work. You know what I'm saying? Because in that aspect, it might work for most people, but if a dude going on tour in 3 months and still pulling in $500,000-$600,000, bro, like, hey, check this out, bro. Your greatness gonna shine through whatever. Now I think it's time to recognize, man, that the man is great. You know what I'm saying? And help him learn his lesson so he can come back and be greater. You understand what I'm saying? Because learning to accept all people, learning to accept all ideas, man, is one of the greatest things that we will ever achieve in life. And I'll leave on this note before I leave y'all in the words of Martin Luther King. Before we can change the world, we must first change ourselves. Hey, good night. Y'all have a safe, fun, smart evening. And until next time, thank y'all for watching the So What I'm Living podcast. Remember, you can get in the conversation in the comments down below. You can join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. And please give us a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with future podcasts. All right, y'all. Peace.